Prakhar, many congratulations to you for getting this offer with Spectrum. How you feeling?
Yeah, thanks a lot, first of all. And I'm feeling good, to be honest. It has been a long journey, to be honest, from the approach which was made long back, then constant follow-ups and everything. After that, finally, I've received the offer letter.
How was the interview process when it comes to the tech?
Like, I am currently working on a Cisco setup. So most of the
Okay.
questions were based on Cisco only. Like, what do you know about Cisco?
Hmm.
How Cisco switches work, and each and every model on Cisco side works differently. So the questions are like if like scenario based questions are were there.
Hi Prakhar, how are you?
Hi Nandini, how are you? What about you?
I'm
I'm
doing
fine.
great, Prakhar. Great
Yeah,
to know
first of all,
that.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon. And Prakhar, many congratulations to you for getting this offer with Spectrum. How you feeling?
Yeah, thanks a lot, first of all, and I'm feeling good, to be honest. It has been a long journey, to be honest, from the approach which was made long back, then constant follow-ups and everything. After that, finally, I've received the offer letter. So the feeling is very good.
Indeed, I do
Yeah,
agree with that. The process was quite long
yeah,
because you had some other offer with other
yeah,
company, and
exactly. Yeah,
that's why
yeah.
this process took us
Hmm.
here because the counter thing and the
Yeah,
approval,
exactly.
the salary approval and everything was included in it. So
Yeah.
as you are not our candidate, Prakhar, you're not pursuing any courses from PyNet Lab. So I would like to know, how did you came to know about PyNet Labs, this job posting thing, job support thing? How you came to know about this?
Yeah, I saw this opportunity on LinkedIn, and
Mm-hmm.
from there I applied. I provided my resume on LinkedIn only, and
Okay.
Ranjit from Finet Lab was the one who contacted me initially. And
Yes.
to be honest, to get to the interview also, na, she suggested me a lot of things. Like, if you will say that if you will be rigid, like if you'll be rigid on a thing, like I will not join below this amount of package, and
Mm-hmm.
then they will initially directly, like they will not even conduct the interview, and they will directly say that this candidate is not eligible as per our budget or anything. So she
Yes.
was the one who
Right.
guided me. She was the one who updated my profile on that side, and then she got in touch with the hirer on Spectrum side, and then the interview was scheduled. So the process was very smooth, to be honest, till the interview. After that, you already said that I made a counter and everything. Because of that, the things got delayed a bit. Till the interview, it was
Yes. Yes.
fabulous, I would say.
And I'm really happy to hear that Ranjit has helped you a lot in the journey. And I was updated with all of the things that she keep updating me, ma'am. This is happening when it will become. And Spectrum is my client, so I was also directly coordinating with him
Mhm.
to understand, that what is the thing.
From Finite Labs, I was like, that was the first time I applied.
Okay, great. Then it's a great thing you applied for the first time and it worked out for you somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. So, how many years of experience do you hold, Prakhar?
I hold 3 years of experience in network and security role.
Okay, great.
Three
So, if
plus
you can
years,
help me in.
3 plus years, I would say 3.3, 3 years and 3 months as of now.
Okay. So, Prakhar, if you can help me with the profile and the salary that they are offering you.
So the profile that they are offering me is of the network engineer, and the
Mm-hmm.
work would be of like we would be uh, uh, setting up the infrastructure on the client side from scratch. Like, if
Okay.
suppose
Okay.
you are my client, okay, just an
Mm-hmm.
example. I am
Mm-hmm.
from Spectrum, and you want to have a private network of yourself, and
Mm-hmm.
establish that particular private network. Now, there are a lot of things which are needed, first of all. So uh, to have a private network, you firstly should have a domain, and then
Mm-hmm.
hardware parts come in, like hardware connectivity of the network devices, suppose switches, routers, and everything, access points,
Mm-hmm.
and then configuring of these devices, connectivity of these devices, and the architecture. So all these are things that we will be doing in Spectrum. That was told to me, and
Okay.
Other than that, we will, if client wants us, then we will provide BAU support as well. And
Okay.
the
Okay.
salary structure would be like I have been offered with a package of 6.4 plus
Mm,
some benefits will be there, but that is not included in CTC, to be honest. So 6.4 is my base package, I would say, CTC fixed,
mm,
and that will be divided in like over a year, 12 months, and there is also one aspect. Which is of this what do we say, like PF will be already
mm,
deducted from the salary.
mm.
I like there will be NSAs, which is not a part of salary. Like if I'm work, it depends on a project which I'm working on. If I'm
Mm,
working on a BAU support project and night shifts are required for a client which is not based out of India, obviously, so
mm.
they will be providing me NSA, and that amount is not yet disclosed. That will be like decided what type of project I'm getting. So that will be
Okay.
decided once I
Okay.
join them. So
But the
as of now, the salary which I'll be getting would be around, I guess, 45 in hand would be
mm,
there. Yeah.
understood, understood. And if I'm not wrong, you were getting 60% hike
Yeah, yeah,
on your
around.
last salary.
Yeah.
So because maybe you already had offer and that's why you fight back with them and they somehow approved it, and I'm pretty much sure that they are happy with your interview and that's why they are doing,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, that's why they're even negotiating. Otherwise they'll be like, okay, we need someone else, Nandini, please share some other profiles.
Yeah.
So if they are still, negotiating with them, so they might have seen something, they want you to join their organization. They have seen that skills in you and they want to, explore with you on that particular project that they are planning. So it's great. It's really great. And I guess you have a notice period and it is getting discussed and then you'll be joining after your notice period is complete, then
Yeah,
you'll
yeah,
join,
exactly. Mm-hmm.
right? And I
Exactly.
hope you'll join them because it is one
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the things that HRs are always scared about. That this
yeah,
guy
yeah.
has a notice period. Will he join? Will he join? I was like, I hope so. Because I also cannot confirm, but I try to give them a
Yeah,
surety
yeah.
that yeah, he can, he will. So I hope you will join. I don't know what's your plan, but I think so. After the the long discussion and everything, you got what you desired. So I
Mm-hmm.
guess now you are pretty much satisfied with the offer and everything.
Correct. Exactly. Yeah.
You are great. So if you can just help me, Prakhar, about the interview process. How was the interview process when it comes to the technical questions and how many rounds were there?
See, first of all, I would say that scheduling the interview was the thing which is of the most importance. That, and I did not played any role in that, to be honest. Everything was done by Ranjit only, honestly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, like during the day of interview, I was having a flight from Nagpur to Pune.
Okay.
We were having a disaster recovery drill, and I
Mm-hmm.
got stuck in traffic that time, and the interview was scheduled at 12 o'clock. So I called Ranjit and I told her that I am stuck in traffic. I am coming from Nagpur to Pune for a disaster recovery drill for a client. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to join the interview on 12 o'clock or not. So she coordinated with the hiring manager on Spectrum side, and I
Mm-hmm.
also requested the Spectrum people, and they rescheduled it for 5 o'clock. So that is one of the things that I'll always remember, to be honest, because like it was the fault on my side that I was not able to join. So
Mm-hmm.
that is something which was not in my hand, to be honest. I was not aware that I would be stuck in such a huge traffic. I thought that I'll make it by 12 o'clock, but that was not possible on that day. So
Mm-hmm.
they then interview took place. There was one a network engineer from Spectrum only who firstly went through all the technical sides on the technical details. He asked me a lot of questions like, "What do you know about the like?" I am currently working on a Cisco setup, so most of the
Okay.
questions were based on Cisco only. Like, what do you know about Cisco?
Mm.
How Cisco switches work, and each and every model on Cisco side works differently. So the questions are like like scenario based questions were there, like if you are having a Cisco 9500 switch, how will you stack it?
Mm.
How will
Okay.
you stack
Okay.
it? What will be the process to make a stack out of two switches or three switches? If I'm
Mm.
having a 9300, the stacking process totally differs in that case.
Mm,
So that were the questions. Other than that, how will you, if suppose they told me that, suppose I'm a network architect in a site, okay, and
mm,
I want to design the architecture of a site of around 500 people. So what will be the details I would be collecting from the person who is like the pre-sales person. So
okay.
these were the questions. These were the scenario based questions. So ideally, the site architecture depends on a lot of factors. Like suppose out of 500, suppose only 10 people will be using wired connections. Okay. So if
Mm,
10
mm,
people are using, then I will require way less hardwares for this. But out of 500, if someone is saying me that I need around 200 wired connection out of 500 peoples, so
mm,
that like that increases my cost of hardware obviously, and the hardware of the private network setups on Cisco are like very costly, I would say. They go up to they
mm,
are in lakhs, starting from lakhs only. So
mm,
these were the questions, like how will you save the cost in this case, what can you do if the cost is this and the requirement is of a higher number of hardware, what can be the scenario, what can you do in this scenario. Other than that,
mm,
we are having a lot of network protocols on which the network runs. So
mm,
questions were asked on that only, like how will you configure BGP on a router. BGP is a network protocol, and
mm,
what will be the AS value of BGP, what will be the attributes in BGP and everything like that. Other than that, like OSPF related. So if you are connecting a LAN network to a WAN network, na, basically
mm,
that is usually done. If it is a small network, then there are multiple other protocols as well. But on enterprise level, what they do is they prefer using OSPF. Yeah,
okay.
and SPF is the only protocol which will be supported for enterprise network, because the infrastructure is usually bigger on the bigger side. So then question were asked, like they were questioning the answers. I was answering them. Like if I'm answering that, I would use OSPF. So they will
Mm,
obviously ask me that what is OSPF, how it
okay.
works, what is the algorithm it is taking up, and if you want to configure OSPF between a switch and a router, which are on two different locations in the country, but you want them on the same network. Like suppose if Finet is having an office in Dubai, okay, and
Mm,
Finet is also having an office in Pune, for example,
mm,
I would say. So if I want
mm,
to keep these two uh, officers in the same network, then the OSPF AS value, AS value is a term in OSPF, then the AS value should be the same on all both of these sides. Like suppose if you are taking the AS value as 101, so if it is 101 in Pune, it should be 101 in Dubai also. Other than that, a lot of factors play a role, and like the questions were being asked like that only. Once that was completed, I asked them for feedback, and they were like I was not able to answer some questions, but
mm,
there were a lot of questions I answered. After that, the this IT head was there. Like he joined the
okay.
interview after the all the technical questions were done. Na, he joined the
Mm,
same call, and there he told me that I am this person, and he gave me brief about what Spectrum is doing.
mm, mm.
After that, he told me that he'll proceed further with the profile and everything. After that, that interview, after that, the HR sent me a mail, and then you already know that I was already
Rest
like
of the
the
process we
HR
know, huh?
sent me the offer for the first mail, for the documents which were needed, were sent
Mm-hmm.
on, I guess, maybe 15th. I got my first offer on 12th. That is from some other organization.
Other
The mail was
organization.
for 15 or 16, I would say. I'm not sure about the date as of now. So I told them that I am having this offer, and what you are offering is like a little on the lesser side.
Lesson,
So
yeah.
then they got in touch with the higher management again, and they renegotiated the offer that they were offering me. And after that, the offer letter was released.
Great. So, Prakhar, I'm really happy that you got an offer and you are happy with the, that help or the coordination that my team member Ranjit supported you throughout that. And one thing which I understood while you were sharing your journey and everything, that mentioning things in your CV, saying things like while your interview. is actually something that you need to take care of. Like you said
Yeah,
that you were
exactly.
explaining about BGB, and they were like, okay, what is the BGB? So this
Yeah,
is how they just, pick up a line and they ask you question on that,
yeah,
right?
yeah, they
So
do
this
it
is
for sure.
something which you need to take care while you are explaining things, even while sending a resume. You should just take care that what skills that you are mentioning in your CV, they can ask anything. So you should
Mm.
be prepared with that
Prepared,
thing.
yeah, exactly. You cannot lie on the CV and get away with it.
Yes, you
There is a
can't.
that is possible, but the percentage of that is very rare, I would say.
I would also say, I mean,
Yeah,
it will only happen if it is for the it is for the fresher guys maybe,
yeah,
and
exactly.
for the junior roles, then there is a
Hmm.
possibility, then they can skip the things. But most of the time they'll be like, even if you are a fresher, why did you written this? Why did
Yeah,
you mention
yeah,
this in that way? So it plays a really major role, and even while you are explaining things, you need to take care what you are explaining to them,
yeah, exactly.
because
Yeah.
counter questions can come from anywhere. So you should be ready.
Hmm.
So thank you so much for your time, Prakhar. It's and I hope that the rest of the things also get resolved and you'll join them after
Yeah,
your notice period. And best of luck for your journey. Thank you so much for your time.
yeah. Thanks, thanks, thanks to you.